Yep. Game just begins. This is literally what happens. It's a cold opening, which I always thought was kind of weird. Anyway, guys, welcome to X-Men 2: The Clone Wars. This is the sequel to X-Men on Sega Genesis, and The Clone Wars. Like, this was before George Lucas. George Lucas mentioned it in A New Hope, but this was before, like the cartoon and all that. So, anyway, this is my last game in the Sega Genesis collection. Oh, look, I'm Nightcrawler. You don't get to pick your character. The game just opens, which is kind of cool, I guess, but kind of weird, too, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe they're going for, like, a cinematic... Oh, shit, maybe I shouldn't step in that. A cinematic... Oh, when you use my ability, I die? Is that it? What? Oh, now it lets me pick my character. Okay, well, Wolverine, obviously. Look at these guys' claws out. Yeah, fuck you, bub. So this game was, I think is actually better than the first game. I think this is a lot more pick up and play, and I don't know, it's more direct, I guess. I mean, it's kind of hard, I guess. I don't know. But I did enjoy it more than the other game. This one, I didn't really grow up with this game. I don't think I did. I might have... No, I'm sorry. I did play a friend of mine, I think, owned this game, or his brother did, or something like that. And so I did play this game. I remember he had a Sega Nomad, and he would play this game, and... I didn't really get too into it, to be honest. But this was something that I did play when I was younger. And you know what? I think I did rent this. I think I did rent this game. And I was like, right, oh man, Psylocke. Fuck yeah, I'll play Psylocke. She's awesome. And so I thought it was a better sequel. Those red guys remind me of Deadpool. When the time again, God, this is all connected to the Retron 3 story, because I got all these games not fairly recently. I forget how old I am. It was like 8 years ago, but I added this to my collection. As an adult, just because it was one of those games that I remembered playing as a kid, and I wanted to kind of like relive that as an adult. And, I like this game. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely an improvement over the last one. And I think it's got some cool bits. Even though for some reason I'm sucking ass and I cannot beat the first level whatsoever. So that was kind of like, my whole story. Played as a kid, didn't own it. I think I rented it maybe once or twice. Didn't know what to make of it, and then when I was an adult, I picked it up and added it to my collection. I thought it was pretty cool, I mean, it was X-Men, and the Clone Wars subtitle. I don't know why. As a kid, I never really made that connection of Star Wars, because the Clone Wars, that was a very one-off line that Obi-Wan says in A New Hope, so I didn't really think much of it. And then as an adult, now I find it super funny, because the Clone Wars is such a major event that's been covered. I mean, it had its own TV show, and obviously in the prequels, it's a big event. So I always thought that was... Now I think this is funny. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to stop it there. I'm not really, these are supposed to be shorter episodes kind of things. But anyway, so yeah, that is it, guys, for Sega Genesis. That is it, X-Men 2 Clone Wars. Oh my God, I just realized the top of the cartridge says X-Men 2 in Clone Wars. So this game is supposed to be, it has like 3 different titles. Wow. Anyway, we will be starting Super Nintendo, or the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, if you want to be precise, next week. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be really cool. And yeah, we're going to be moving on. So that is it for Sega Genesis. Love the console. I think it's really great. But now let's move on to Super Nintendo. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back next week. Take care.